Portia Stephanie, I'm trying out a new camera angle. What do you think? Okay, so I am in the process of preparing for my presentation, and I've gotten to the point, this is a weird angle, isn't it? Hello? I've gotten to the point where I've made a list of the different kinds of videos, and I feel like pairing the different kinds of videos with what I've learned from making them would be a good way to do that part of the presentation, and of course showing clips from the videos, which is ultimately really embarrassing because there I am standing there showing videos of me while I'm right there, but I think it would be an oversight if I didn't do that. So yeah, there's that. So, but that's not the point. The point is there's so much there's so much that I have learned, like even just focusing on the main kinds of videos that are on this channel: the Chinese character walkabouts, the update videos, burning questions, tools, aha moments, ugh, and about. Like that's, I think, the main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The main 8, and there's more from there, but I think I was going to narrow it down to 3, and then I realized that a lot of the learning of my language learning process and the learning for my mobile app development in the future, for those two primary goals, I realized that it wasn't the 3 that I had narrowed it down to. So I'm back to the drawing board. So I literally have this list of those 8 videos, and I want to write down the things that I feel like I've learned the most from those from making those videos, or from the comments that have come from them, from you guys, you wonderful people who watch this stuff. Craziness. So here goes. I'm just going to ramble for about 5 minutes and see if any gems come out, and then I'm going to transfer that over into my presentation because I'm stuck. I'm stuck at writing. I've got my Google Slides up and I'm stuck. Okay, so here goes. So the Chinese walkabout videos, noticing, input, like getting that kind of input, even if it's vocabulary that won't be used in the newspapers I want to read eventually, just having the characters around me, having them in context, discovering them, that's the key there, discovery. Because that's really hard to do when you've just got a textbook, because you know what you're supposed to be discovering every time you turn the page, there it is. But in the wild, it's just where it is, and you see it or you don't. So that kind of discovery and the context, okay, context is going to be important. But I feel like I knew context was important beforehand. Can't teach language for any length of time without realizing that context helps cement language in most people's minds, if not all of them. Okay, so update videos. Holy cow, there's so many. I know this is one of the least popular videos. I can see it from the views, guys. I get that. They're kind of long, so I think part of it's that. And eventually when I get better at the new video editing software I have to use as of tomorrow, I do want to break those up into smaller bits, so hopefully that'll help with that. But the update videos, I've learned so much about my language learning process, and I've learned about the personality characteristics that I have that don't do well with long-term language learning. So I've learned a lot of negatives about myself from the update videos. Do I want to talk about that? Probably. The burning question videos, for that I have learned a lot about how kind YouTube viewers can be, because I was expecting for the trolls to come on in, and I've only taken off maybe 1 or 2 comments in the past 4.5 months, and I know our views aren't so high and the subscribers aren't so high, so that's probably an ample percentage for that. But oh my gosh, I mean, I used to write a travel blog with about the same amount of traffic as we have now on this channel, and I got a lot more really bad, stupid, mean emails and whatnot that I'm getting on this channel. So yay. Yeah, so community. Burning Questions has been community, and how much information is out there. Tools. One of the least viewed kind of video, but that one I'm selfishly doing for my mobile app creation research. So I need to track what I'm doing so I can learn from that experience. But what have I learned from that is that there's a lot missing for beginner Chinese learners, especially coming from a script like English or Romance languages. There's a lot of beginning stuff that's missing. A lot of people try to do too much too soon with new language learners of Chinese, and a layering approach can be much more helpful. So tools has been very helpful for me, even if it's not exciting for you guys to watch. I get that. I totally get that. Aha moments have been rather popular, and those have been really fun. I don't know that I've learned anything from the aha moments other than I really enjoy sharing them, but I think I knew that already. I'm bouncing up and down because I'm trying to think. This gestation period of creativity is very challenging for me, and although I know that I'm going to push through and create something that's going to be really fun to deliver on Saturday, I am a thoroughly impatient person, and so I try to channel part of that in weird hand gestures and motions and trying to physically get the nervousness out. Not nervousness, but like creative energy. Creative energy. That's actually the end of the sentence. Okay, 3 more. The moments. I just relabeled them today, and I still might label them something different. Or ponderings. Those have been more on the language motivation side, more on the language pride side, more on the trying to tear apart the trying to deconstruct the idea that you're either good at languages or you're not. And why does that idea exist? Why aren't more of us pushing up against that? Why aren't more people just acting like it's just not true? It's just not true. And I can't be a poster child for that yet because I'm still monolingual. But that's part of the moments. I think there's a lot of pondering why this misconception exists. Ugh are the hitting walls moments. I think I need to relabel that one too. Those are the obstacles. Obstacles? Maybe I'll relabel it obstacles. What did I learn from that? That the obstacles come fast and quick. They don't wait until you hit the intermediate plateau. Obstacles in language learning are pretty much there from the beginning. There's a very beautiful honeymoon period, and then, boom, they come. They come quick and they come often. And the good news is that the aha moments also come pretty often at the beginning. And then those fade away and the obstacles keep hitting. It sounds like a meteoroid, doesn't it? A meteoroid shower. Yeah, it does. I'm so not including that visual in my presentation. The about videos where I'm talking about my background with language teaching and language learning. I don't know that I'm learning much from that. Oh, well, the coding connection was a really big one, but I already have that in the presentation. Like breaking through with being able to program with Python and SQLite and that kind of thing really helped me develop patience and perseverance with finally seeing the Hansa characters as challenging and inviting instead of as taunting me. So there's that. So that was a big one. But I think that was the biggest thing. The rest of it is just trying to explain my perspective, I think. I don't know necessarily that I'm learning a ton from those videos, but I wanted to share them with you since you're watching these videos. I thought you might find the background information helpful in my perspective and the lens with which I'm looking at the language through these videos. So did I learn did that help me figure out how to present this? No, but it will. I bet you any money when I walk out the door in about half an hour, I'm going to get the idea of how to present this. And that's why I like working on this presentation every day, because a little bit every day, is that I figure something out, I get it into the presentation, I practice it, and then I hit a wall. And when I hit a wall, I walk away, and the rest, my subconscious mind works on it, and later in the day, the idea hits me, and that's what I start with the next day. And that is my creative process. This is why this is really hard to do with the full-time job, because that takes up a lot of mental bandwidth, and believe it or not, the 2 weeks that I took off of part of my work, because I'm basically working half-time this month, last week and this week I've worked 1 day each week. That was a financial sigh. Even with that, I've been working on this and going back to studying a lot more, and I don't feel like I really have free time. I've put the time that I would put to working into these projects, which is the whole point of why I did it, but I thought I would have more relaxing time too, but I'm not very good at relaxing. I need projects. All right, I just wanted to do that so I had a little picture preset for the video, because this is the kind of YouTuber I'm turning into, I think. Oh, which one of these moments is going to turn into the picture that is on the screen at the end, at the beginning of the video? Yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm not really that person. But I do have these thoughts. I have lots of thoughts. That is the problem. All right, well, thank you for walking through this with me. I'm going to let the gestation period happen, and I will probably let you know afterwards. Oh, I saved the best for last, I think. The conference is threatening to live stream all of the presentations. So if you are free, I believe I am 11 o'clock. I'm going on 11 o'clock on September 20, Saturday, this Saturday, September 23rd, if you are free at 11 a.m., 11 or 11:30, I'll double check. I'll do a whole video announcing it, but they're threatening to live stream it, so I will put the link on the channel in a video saying going live now or something like that. That is Shanghai, China time, so check timeanddate.com to see if you are available to see it on live stream. If you can't see it at that time period, because let's see, 11 in the morning is, in the US, that's sometime in the evening, 8, 9 at night, something like that. Anyway, if you can't watch it then, no worries. They are also saying that it's going to be available on their website, and I'm going to try to get a copy of it as well and put it on this channel if that is a possibility, which it should be. I was going to record it myself, but we all understand my technical capabilities. So I think that their recording would be way better than anything I would do. So you will see what happens with this creative pondering, how it fits into the final presentation after Saturday, or on Saturday if you're able to stay tuned for the live stream. I'm getting nervous about it again, so I'm shaking around. I'm not even on the trampoline right now. I'm just on the floor, super creatively thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Anyway, thank you very much, and yeah, I got to get out of here. Okay, 再见。